Number 1. The reading level flex that backfired. You were reading War and Peace in 3rd grade, which sounds impressive, until you remember you were still emotionally 8 years old. Mommy, I finished Tolstoy. That's amazing, sweetie. Everyone dies and life is meaningless. Do you want a juice box? Yes, with a bendy straw. Gifted kids grow asynchronously. Big brains, tiny coping skills. You had the vocabulary your 8-year-old brain had no business carrying, but still lost it when your socks seam felt weird. Snack time was Dostoevsky and Capri Sun. Book reports went, Raskolnikov's guilt reminds me of when Tommy stole my pudding cup. You'd grab Kafka at the library. It's about a man who turns into a bug. Cool, I like bugs. 3 days later, sobbing, the bug is a metaphor for capitalism. Other kids told ghost stories at sleepovers. You went full apocalypse mode. Want to hear something scary? Yeah. In 5 billion years, the sun explodes and consumes the earth. Can we watch Disney Channel now? By 4th grade, you were raising your hand mid-math lesson. Mrs. Johnson, isn't it weird we're made of star stuff but still have to learn cursive? Just answer 7 times 8, 56. But does it matter in an infinite universe? Principal's office, for exhausting me. Your diary? Unhinged. Dear diary, Madison said my shoes are ugly. Sartre was right. Hell is other people. Also, I lost a tooth. The tooth fairy is a social construct, but I still want my dollar. You were simultaneously the smartest and dumbest kid in class. Quantum physics? Easy. Tying your shoes? 5th grade project. And the poetry? Oh, the poetry. Roses are red, violets are blue. We're all gonna die, probably you too. Teacher's note. Concerning, but strong grasp of rhyme scheme. Next up, how being called so smart became your entire personality and your first real addiction. Number 2, the praise addiction that became your personality. Wow, you're so smart. Congrats. That became your entire identity before you even had a personality. Every achievement, pure dopamine. Honor roll equals your drug of choice. You were basically Walter White, but instead of meth, it was gold stars. Teacher scribbling excellent high that lasted 3 weeks. But here's the catch. Stanford research shows praising kids for being smart instead of their effort turns confidence into glass. Shatter on impact. So the first time you got a B+, system crash, identity deleted. If you weren't the smart kid, what were you? Just a regular person? Absolutely unacceptable. From then on, every new challenge felt like a trap. Why try something you might fail at and risk proving you're not special? Better to stay in your lane, the one where you already knew the answers. You didn't chase growth, you chased applause. And somewhere along the way, achievement became less about learning and more about getting your next fix. Next, the group project, where gifted kids discovered the true hatred for humanity, featuring Brandon. Number 3, the group project nightmare. Teacher, time for group projects. You, internal screaming loud enough to register on the Richter scale. You'd rather perform your own appendix surgery with a plastic spoon than trust Brandon, who thinks Wikipedia is a credible source. 5 minutes in, you've delegated. You, research, writing, editing, presentation. Sarah, pick the font. MIT research backs it up. Gifted kids often grow up believing teamwork is just a slower way to do things badly. So you powered through solo, 3 a.m. muttering, just checking if you've started your section. No pressure. I definitely haven't already done it. Ha! Translation, I've done it. I hate you. Good night. Coming up, imposter syndrome, the stage where you realize half your brilliance was just really good bullshit with sparkly vocabulary. Fun fact, apparently 97% of people watching never subscribe. That's like Brandon saying he'll do the research and then never opening Google. Don't be Brandon, hit subscribe. Number 4, the imposter syndrome before you even knew the word. Everyone thought you were brilliant. Meanwhile, you knew the truth. You were just really good at spotting patterns and sprinkling glitter on BS. That science fair project that proved your genius, you slapped baking soda and vinegar into a bottle the night before and called it environmental chemistry. First place, baby. Inside, though, you lived in fear. One day, everyone would find out you weren't gifted. Just fast, sneaky, and good with synonyms. Psychology Today says 70% of gifted kids grow up haunted by imposter syndrome. Translation, teacher, can you explain your answer? Brain. Nope, I guessed. Mouth. If you examine the contextual evidence in relation to broader themes, and boom. 5 minutes of freestyle BS later, they're nodding like you just solved climate change. And if you think that was stressful, wait until number 5, the one where 9-year-old you turned snack time into a philosophy seminar. Number 5, the existential crisis at age 9. Other kids worry about snack time. You were lying awake at night contemplating the heat death of the universe. Mom, if nothing matters in the cosmic scale, why do I have to make my bed? Because I said so. What? But in a billion years, the sun will make the bed. Yale research shows gifted kids hit existential dread years before their peers. Translation, while classmates were crying over missing SpongeBob, you were whispering to the ceiling, "What is consciousness? And do colors look the same to everyone?" Basically, childhood was supposed to be hide and seek, but your brain speed ran straight to nihilism. Coming up, the most sacred cursed compliment every gifted kid hears, and why it ruins adulthood.